What's up everybody? Welcome back to Rat King Gaming. Today, we're gonna be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Duel Academy. So, yeah, hopefully, this channel can actually be something, and not, you know, not just have these one-off series where you can't hear my mic and you can't hear anything and it just sucks. So hopefully this is the start of something good for this channel, but probably not. So I guess it's time to duel. Let's name ourselves Rat King. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't do that, because the Rat King's kinda dead. We'll just go with RKG. That could stand for anything. That has nothing to do with the Rat King. That could mean anything. RKG. What does that even mean? You know, it doesn't mean anything. But let's just get back to the game. We're going to Slifer Red. So the goal in this game really is to you start in Slifer Red, which is the worst house of the three, and you have to take these tests and win these duels, and eventually you can make your way into the Obelisk Blue house, which is the best house to be in. And so, essentially, you can keep playing after that, and you can really keep playing forever. There's not a big end game, but the major, we're gonna take this series, at least till we get to Obelisk Blue, or until something tragic happens, like the Dark Souls Cinders playthrough, where you couldn't hear any of the audio, so I had to scrap it. But hopefully, that does not happen again. I'm not reading most of this text, because it's not actually that helpful. It's just talking about how you can level up and get to King of Games. Actually, I can't believe I forgot that. That is actually the goal of this game, is to reach the title King of Games. So forget what I said about Obelisk Blue. This series will not end until we get King of Games. So I hope you guys like Yu-Gi-Oh! Because if you don't, unsubscribe right now. But yeah, this text doesn't really matter. So depending on, you know, how much time the text takes up of this first episode, I might speed through it in the future, because obviously the duels are what's more important. Don't listen, because I don't need any more tutorial. Yeah, so essentially the way this game works is you can do so many things in each day. You can duel people to raise your rank, and then there's this calendar, essentially, and then on these set days you take tests, which are how you improve your rank or improve what house you're in. And so it's kind of, it's really cool. It's kind of almost like, Persona in that way, of, you know, it's on a calendar cycle. Yep, and that's the head honcho of the class. If you can't tell, that's what most teachers look like, I know. Yeah, so like, the tests you take really ask you about really like weird questions, like questions that like don't really prove anything. Like they ask you specific things about specific cards that you would only know like if you memorize every single card. So the tests are gonna be pretty difficult because they're just super obscure questions that you would never actually need to know. But yeah, I'm excited to play this, because I like this game, and hopefully this channel, hopefully I find a consistent way to upload to this channel, because I really like doing it. I know the videos kind of suck, because no one really wants to listen to me for 30 minutes while I play Yu-Gi-Oh! But if there's just one person out there, there's one person listening right now, I want you to leave a comment saying what a great video this is and how I should make more. Oh my god, there's so much text. I think... Okay. I know it's just the start, so I'm being a little hasty. But in the future, I might, because I'm playing this on an emulator, I might speed up the text in the future. Yeah. And that's also why it looks terrible, because this is actually a Game Boy Advance game. And yeah, that's why it looks like it's got 480p, or probably less than that. In fact, almost certainly less than that. Okay, come on. RKG. Yes, your family sent you some money, and he's been holding it for me. 3000 DP. Whatever that stands for. Yay! 3000 DP. Oh, DP are duel points. Right, of course. That's what... Yes. Okay, yeah, so DP, you use to buy cards, and get a better deck. Oh my god. Yes, welcome to the shop. You can spend DP, and you also input passwords. We don't always sell the same packs. It all depends on the time of year, your rank, and the cards you own, and a bunch of other factors. Okay. Shop is closed on Sundays. Tomorrow is Saturday. Where should I go today? So yeah, so essentially, what you do is you can go around all these places, and if you go there, you'll usually find someone to duel, and like the farther you go, the more time passes, and then eventually it gets too late as to where you need to end the day. So first thing is we're gonna look at our deck. Which is in the edit deck. Okay. I don't think it really matters right now, because it's early, but I think it's worth it to spend a little time on this first episode, to kind of sift through what we want to use in our deck. So I'm just gonna look through here now. We don't really have anything because, you know, this is just what you start off with. And I don't remember what all these cards do, because I'm not a pro. But we probably want another man-eater bug. What? Huh? What? Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, okay, this is fine. I'm not gonna waste time setting up my deck, because that will not be interesting to watch. So I might, in between episodes, I might change up my deck. But for now, we'll just go with this. And as you can see, the people's faces means that if you go there, you can duel them. So we're going to go front of the dorm and have ourselves a duel. Yes, we will duel. And we're going to kill this kid. Tails, always. Okay, well. We go first. Here we go. Now it's where the fun begins. Alright. Okay. So, I'm gonna start off with, Sparks. Because Sparks just does straight up damage to your your opponent's life points. If you don't know how this game works, I will try and explain it. These green cards right here are magic cards, and you can play them on the left, where it says DP, SP, M1, BP, M2, EP, all in like a row there. Those are the phases. So right now, it's my phase to like set cards, and then he'll set cards, and then he can attack, and then it'll just loop like that. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna set this trap card, backfire, set it down, and I'm gonna activate Sparks, which will do 200 points of damage to his life points. So he had 8,000, now he has 7,800, and once he goes down to 0, I win. Yeah, and so I can only play one of these two monsters, Darkfire Soldier 1 or 2, because they're 4-star monsters, and this is a 6-star monster, and you can only summon 4 or less star monsters without a tribute. So if I wanted to summon Meteor Dragon, which is a 6-star monster, I would need to tribute 1 monster to summon him. If he was a 7 or an 8-star monster, I would need to tribute 2 monsters to summon him. And if he was like a 10-star monster, I need to tribute 3 to bring him out. So I'm just gonna open up with Darkfire Soldier 1. And so he's got what is this? Oh, never mind. So as you can see, down in the bottom right corner, he's got 1,700 attack points and 1,150 defense points. And so what that means is if he's summoned in attack position, which I did, which means he's, just face up and in a vertical, he's placed vertically, that means it deals with the attack points. And so let's say, here, I'm going to end my turn, and hopefully I can show this better. So like, okay, so these keep popping up because if I wanted to activate a magic or a trap card, I could do it in these standby phases, but since I don't want to, I'm just pressing no because I have no magic card that I want to use. Okay, so he plays Heavy Storm, which removes all of my face down cards, so it got rid of my trap card. Yeah, it's a pretty good card because it kind of negates stuff like that. I'm doing a really bad job of explaining this. So you can see right here that he placed a monster face down and horizontally. So that means that he's placed it in defense mode. And it means that if it's destroyed, he won't lose any life points. So like Darkfire Soldier has an attack strength of 1700, and let's just say that whatever this monster is, it has a defense strength of 1500. So because obviously 1700 is greater than 1500, Darkfire Soldier would destroy that face-down monster. However, his life points would not be affected. But if this was vertical, which means it's an attack position, the calculation would use the attack value. So let's just say it also has an attack value of 1500. So again, Darkfire Soldier would win, but since it was in attack mode, you lose the difference between the two attack strengths in life points. So since Darkfire Soldier has 1700 and figuratively this thing has 1500, he would lose 200 life points because you lose the difference. You lose the difference. So I could move him into defense position, but there's really no reason to. Instead, I'm going to summon the other Darkfire Soldier. So if I wanted to, I could set him, which would put him face down in defense position. But instead, I want to summon him into attack position. Okay, so he has... So that's a trap card, and trap cards, they all vary, and you have to read them to say what they do and when they activate. But Torrential Tribute, I think just activates when I summon a monster, and it destroys all... Okay, yeah. So it activates, well, here, can I just read what it says? Okay, maybe I can't. But I'm pretty sure it's activated when you summon a monster, and it destroys all the monsters on the field. So when I summoned the other Darkfire Soldier, he was able to activate it, and it took away all the monsters on the field. Certain monsters they're called effect monsters, and they have certain effects, and they'll be this kind of orange color. So like a normal monster will be this kind of yellow, and an effect monster will be this orange. Magic cards are green, and trap cards are purple, or pink, or whatever this color is. And so Magician of Faith is an effect monster, specifically a flip monster. So when it's flipped up, when you set it face down, and you either flip it up because you choose to flip it up, or it's destroyed, which causes it to be flipped up, it activates an effect. And this specific effect is I'm able to pick a spell card from my graveyard and return it to my hand. But if you look at my graveyard, the only spell card I have is Sparks. So it's not really worth it right now. But I don't really have any other option because there's no monster I can summon to defend myself. Because if you don't have a monster on the field, you can attack your opponent's life points directly. So it's really dangerous not to have what? It's really dangerous not to have any monsters to defend you. Why can't I play Magician of Faith? What? Does that have to do with Torrential Tribute? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna end my turn. Oh my god, if I lose this first duel, I'm gonna be very disappointed in myself, and this video might never go up if that's the case. No, I don't want to activate any spell cards. So Black Pendant, I think, boosts his attack bar by 500. Yeah, 500. So now he's going to attack my life points directly, and you'll see how that works. He essentially just subtracts 1900 from 8,000. So, like I said, it's really dangerous. So he also played limiter removal, which boosts his attack even more. So I'm kind of getting creamed by this guy, and it really makes me think that I should have spent the time to rebuild my deck, because I'm kind of blowing chunks right now. Okay, so this is a really good card. This is Trap Hole. It's a trap card, obviously. I mean, just based on the name. But it activates when an opponent's monster is summoned, like the text says, and if the attack point is above 1,000, the monster is destroyed. So, pretty good. Really good, actually. So I'm going to set it, and then hopefully, I'm going to also set the Magician of Faith in defense mode. And then I'm going to end my turn, because I can't really do much. So, hopefully, I'll be able to take out his Steamroid. Yes. So now I actually do want to activate a trap card. I'm going to activate Trap Hole. No, I'm not going to chain. And then I'm going to destroy his Steamroid. And then I'm going to sacrifice Magician of Faith to summon the Meteor Dragon. No. And then I also drew Giant Trunade, which returns all spell and trap cards on the field to the respective owner's hands. Pretty good, but not really useful right now, because all it would do is... So, Giant Trunade is not really helpful to us now, but we're going to be able to enter the battle phase, and he's got nothing to defend himself, so we can attack his life points directly, and hopefully we can come back and win this, because I would hate to lose our very first duel. Yeah, it would really suck if we lost our very first duel. That would not be very cash money at all. So let's just not, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn, because there's not really anything else for me to do. I attacked him, and hopefully he doesn't summon a monster that's strong enough to beat Meteor Dragon. Because Meteor Dragon, despite being 6 stars, is not very strong. He only has an attack power of 1,800, which is not very good for a monster you need to tribute for. Oh, so he did not play any monsters, so it's looking very good for us. And we just drew Magic Jammer, which is a good card. It's a trap card. It essentially allows us to negate any magic cards that he uses if we discard a card from our hand, which would be good because we would just get rid of Giant Trunade, which, you know, I mean, wouldn't be perfect, but, you know, it might be worth it to negate a magic attack. Or, not a magic attack, a magic card. Oh, the music changed. They know that it's getting serious up in here. They know that I'm turning the duel around. Yeah. It's getting serious now. So he's placing cards face down. They could be traps. They could be spells. Hard to say. Though I don't think it's worth not attacking him over. Because, you know, I mean, it's just... it's just free damage. It's free real estate. So we drew Charcoal in Pachi, which, as you can see, has almost no attack points, but quite a lot of defense points. So there's a lot of monsters that are like that. That are very, heavily leaning in one direction. So obviously, we will summon him, but we're gonna set him down in defense position because there's almost no point to having a monster with 100 attack points being vulnerable in attack position, because you might as well just have your opponent direct attack at that point. Which, speaking of direct attack, something that we are gonna do right now. Come on. And then we're gonna end our turn. This is kind of taking a while, because we're chumping around at the start. But I think certainly after this we're gonna look through our deck and go to the card shop. And I don't know if I should include that part, because I'm worried it would be boring. But I think kinda all of this is boring. So I don't think it really matters. I might as well include it. So yeah. So I'm probably gonna end the episode after we win this duel. And then the next episode will start with us tuning our deck and going to the card shop. But I think we actually can end it right here in this battle phase, because they're both got a direct attack, and that will take him down to 0 life points. And that's the game. And as you can see, he's in just dire agony, extreme pain after losing this card game. Aw, man, I lost. And you're a Slifer Red, just like me. I can't beat anybody. Alright, so that's where we're gonna end for right now. But next time, we will make sure our deck is unbeatable, and we'll go to the card shop. Alright. Stay Rat King. At 100 subs, pictures of my knees. Alright.